Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Yardage here, back at the 47.
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Now a throw here to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bass. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
7 yards, the pickup there.
On 2nd down now. It's Edwards. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know. We in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season? And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AF. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off at the 35. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
So here are the Chiefs to take over.
They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Over over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And across midfield, he goes into Raven territory. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. And to give this time to the tailback. A nice little juke. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Now a handoff here to his running back. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, they'll step aside. On 2nd down, it's Moore. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile. He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to have a 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught. Beckham. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 coming up.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 8. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And his kick is indeed good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
What were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll set up a throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yeah,
run what you do best.
Exactly.
Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll run on first down. Edwards. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Pushing through the contact. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hands it off out of the gun. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now a handoff here to his running back.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, it's Edwards. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2nd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Now here's a throw that's complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. They'll run on 1st down. Moore. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
On 3rd down, Moore. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And the incompletion there, so that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw now on 1st down. This is caught. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. They'll set up to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it's now 35-14. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.